Hello students, very good morning. Hope you all are fine by the God's grace. Welcome back to English class. Today let's start with the first lesson, Raksha Bandhan. In India, we celebrate many festivals like Ramzan, Christmas, Diwali. Among that, one is Raksha Bandhan. Raksha means protect. Bandhan means bond. It celebrates the warm feeling of love between brothers and sisters. In the epic Mahabharata, this kind of act is seen between Krishna and Draupadi. When Krishna's wrist started bleeding from the womb, Draupadi tore a piece of her silk sari and tied it around the wrist of Krishna's womb. Krishna was touched by her act, that he promised to her that he will protect her as his sister. The festival is celebrated on the full moon day of the month of Shravana, which typically falls in August. So now this is about Raksha Bandhan. Now I'll read out the lesson and explain you line by line. Okay children? Now lesson number 1, Raksha Bandhan. Raksha Bandhan is a festival observed in North India. It is celebrated warm feeling of love and affection between brother and sister. In north side they celebrate this festival, which Raksha Bandhan. So it is a very beautiful festival between love. They show the love to brother and brother show love to the sister. This is very grand festival in north side they celebrate. In the epic Mahabharata, this kind of affection is seen between Krishna and Draupadi. So I told you before only. So this kind of love and affection shown between Krishna and Draupadi in Mahabharata. Or you might have seen Mahabharata on the TV. So before it was coming, now it is not. So when Krishna's wrist means this is the thing, wrist started bleeding. Bleeding means blood was coming out from the womb. So she saw Draupadi saw the womb, and what she did, she never went searching of the cloth. She tore her silk sari and tied it around the wrist. Draupadi tore a strip of her silk sari and tied it around his wrist. He was so touched by her act that he vowed to protect her as he took her to be his sister from that moment. So this how the Raksha Bandhan started. When Krishna's wound was bleeding, Draupadi what she did? She tore her silk sari, a strip of her silk sari, and tied it around the wrist of Krishna. So from that what happened? This one Raksha Bandhan started. What Krishna did? Krishna promised that he has taken as a sister and he will protect her anytime, anywhere. Okay. The festival is celebrated on the full moon day of month of Shravana. So this festival is celebrated on the full moon day of Shravana. So this Raksha Bandhan. Now today, two girls met on the street while going to the market. Let us know what they were talking. Now this is a conversation between the two friends. Two friends, what they are talking to each other. Let us know. Vani, hi Suma, where are you going? Suma, I am going to the market to buy Rakhi. Vani, what is Rakhi? She's asking. First, Vani asks, hi. Now when you see your friends in the market or anywhere, you say hi to them, no? So like that only Vani said hi to Suma and they were going. So Suma, I am going to the market to buy Rakhi. So Suma is telling, I am going for the market to buy Rakhi. Vani is asking now, what is Rakhi? She is asking for Suma. Vani is asking to Suma, what is Rakhi? Suma, it is a symbol of love and affection. It strengthens the bond between brother, sister and cousins. So she is telling Rakhi is a symbol of love. Rakhi is the symbol of love with affection. Shows the love and affection between brothers and sisters. It can be your cousin brother also. The bond between brothers and sisters. Oh, she is telling. Oh, she is giving what she is telling for Vani. It is love, to show love to the brother, and between brothers and sister, love and affection. How much you love your brother and how much brother love your sister. A Rakhi is made of thread. How it is made? It is made of thread. It is made of thread and it is colorful. How it is? Have you seen the Rakhi? It will be colorful. Rakhi will be like this. Now, most of them have seen the Rakhi. Here will be colorful thread. Here full beads, then everything. Beautiful design they will do. Many which will be beautiful when you tie to your brother's hand. Thread, and it is colorful. Look, I have brought some with me. So, who's telling? Suma is telling to Vani. Rakhi is colorful, with the colorful thread they have made and beautiful they have decorated. See, I brought some here, you can see. She is telling, Vani, what do you do with that? So she don't know, Vani don't know what for they use this. And Suma is explaining her what is the meaning of the Rakhi and how they do how it is Rakhi. It is a colorful thread, it is decorated beautifully, and what they do she is asking. Vani is asking Suma. So what Suma is telling? It is, I tie it onto the right wrist of my brother and friends like Raju, Deepu, Arun and others. So she is telling, it is tied on the right wrist of my brother and friends. We tie it on my brother's wrist, friends, like she have friends. Now classmates, who have classmates, they are also like brothers only. So she is telling the name, Raju, Deepu, Arun and others. So I am tying for them. Vani is asking, why do you do that? So she is asking, why you are doing? First only she explained how is Rakhi, what for we tie, color thread, it is decorated, and what. She is asking, going on asking. Tying of Rakhi is known as Raksha Bandhan. So, tying of Rakhi is known as Raksha Bandhan. It is believed that the person who is present with the Rakhi promised to protect the sister. So, what is that? She is telling, Suma is telling to Vani. So, we tie for Rakhi to anybody, or cousins, or friends, or your brother, they promise to the sister that they protect them. Rakhi. They promise to protect the sister. They protect the sister. This affection between brothers and sisters is thus established. So, she is telling, so this is the bond between brother and sister. When we tie Rakhi to our brother or our cousin or friends, they promise us to protect us. Vani, please let me more about it. Tell me more about it. Sorry. Please tell me more about it, and I will also celebrate the festival. So Vani is telling, little more you explain. What is this? How it has come? What and all we have to do for this to tie Rakhi to brothers or friends or anybody. So Raksha Bandhan festival is celebrated every year in the month of Shravana. So every month in Shravana month they celebrate this festival. This festival is celebrated very grandly in the north side. Sister carries sweets, Rakhi in a plate with Aarti in it. So she is telling, so this Rakhi is not simply they are taking and tying. They take Rakhi, then sweets, then Aarati. You take for God, no, Aarti, like that. They take Aarti, Kumkum and colorful rice. They tie Rakhi around the wrist of the brother and give sweets. The brother give gift or money to the sister in return. So, if suppose the elder brother is there, they give blessing, they give gift when you tie Rakhi to your brother. Younger brother means they will give sweets or in return they give anything. Because small brothers they can't bless. Only the elder brother can bless. So, this is what she is telling to Vani. So, Suma is telling to Vani. They carry sweets, Rakhi in a plate. They tie Rakhi around the wrist of the brother and give sweets. The brother give gift in return, money or the gift. Oh, now Vani is telling, fine, thank you. I will also buy Rakhi and tie them on my brother's wrist. So Vani was not knowing. So when Suma explained, she also want to tie Rakhi to brother. So she told, okay, I also will tie Rakhi to my brother's wrist. So she also has taken the Rakhi and they went home and what she explained, everything she has done. What all they take in the plate? They take Rakhi, sweets, Aarati and colorful rice. Colorful means yellow and red color. When they tie and they put on brother's head. And when sister take blessing, this brother will take the rice and put on the head. So once again I will go through it. Listen carefully. Whenever we send a video, listen to this story and the concept what we are doing so that you will be able to understand the lesson. Then only whatever we are sending the exercises, you have to write neatly. Once again I will read. Lesson number 1. Raksha Bandhan. Raksha Bandhan is the festival observed in North India. It celebrates warm feeling of love and affection between brothers and sisters. I told you, no, this is the warm feeling of brothers and sisters. In the epic Mahabharata, this kind of affection is seen between Krishna and Draupadi. This type of love and affection can be seen in the epic Mahabharata between Krishna and Draupadi. When Krishna's wrist bleeded from the wound, Draupadi tore a strip of her silk sari and tied it around his wrist. He was so touched by her act that he who to promise her as he took her to be his sister from that moment. So from that moment when he saw the love, she didn't mind that a sari is very costly. We won't wear no silk sari. But Draupadi told the silk sari. She didn't mind that a silk sari or whatever sari it is. When she saw Krishna's hand was started bleeding from the wound, she just tore a strip and started tying to Krishna's wrist. That time what he did, he saw so love Draupadi is showing, so I should be the brother of Draupadi and I will protect Draupadi, he said. So he promised to protect her. From that moment he promised. This festival is celebrated on the full moon day of the month of Shravana. Two girls met on the street while going to the market. Let us know what they talk. So this is the conversation between two girls, Vani and Suma. Now first Vani. Vani, hi Suma, where are you going? So Vani also came. So both met each other and she is asking, Vani is asking Suma, hi, where are you going? So she asked, Suma is telling, I am going to the market to buy Rakhi. So she is telling to Vani, I am going to the market to buy Rakhi. Vani, what is Rakhi? She is asking, what is Rakhi? Suma, it is a symbol of love and affection. It strengthens the bond between brothers, sisters and cousins. A Rakhi is made of thread and it is colorful. I have brought some with me. So she's telling, look, I have brought some with me. I want to tie to my brothers, my friends, my cousins. Vani, what do you do with that? So she's asking, what you will do with that? That is a thread. Suma, I tie it onto the right wrist of my brother and friends like Raju, Deepu, Arun and others. So she's telling, I am tying to my brother, my friends, my cousins. So she's telling some names like Raju, Deepu, Arun and others. Suma. Tying of Rakhi is known as Raksha Bandhan. Tying of Rakhi, where they tie to the right wrist, for the right wrist of a brother's hand. Tying of Rakhi is known as Raksha Bandhan. It is believed that the person who is present with the Rakhi promised to protect the sister. So, whoever tie to brothers or friends, or they will promise to protect the sister. Please let me know more about it, and I will also celebrate the festival. So Vani is telling, little more you tell, whatever is there, little more you explain so that I will know the full detail of Raksha Bandhan. Raksha Bandhan festival is celebrated every year in the month of Shravana. That Shravana month comes in the month of August. Okay, it is typically falls in the month of August. They tie Rakhi around the wrist of brother and give sweets. The brother gives sweets or money to the sister in return. So brother, if they like, they give the gift or they give the money or the blessing. Blessing is more precious than any other gift. Okay, fine. Vani is telling, fine, thank you. I will also buy Rakhi and tie them on my brother's wrist. So this is the lesson what I did, Raksha Bandhan. So here see, you can see the Rakhi they are buying here. Colorful. See here, brother and sister, they are tying Rakhi. Here in the plate they have kept the Rakhi, sweets, Arati and colored rice. Now I'll teach some meanings from this. affection. Affection means liking or love. Liking or love. Tight. To hold. To hold. Two or more things together. To hold two or more things together using a string. Strings. Celebrate. Celebrate means to show that the day is important. Important. Protect. Protect. Keep secure. Plate with the lamp. These are the names what we are going to learn. The first is affection, liking or love. It may be liking or love, but the same meaning is. Tie. To hold two or more things together using strings. How? Now we keep all these bundles and tie with the thread or a string. That is the string means very hard it will be, so that we can tie it together. Bundle it. Celebrate. To show that the day is very important. Now we celebrate, marriage day, birthday. Birthday means that day is very important. So all the friends you will invite your friends, relatives, all will come. That day is very important. How will be? Will be very nicely dressed. That is called important. That shows that a day is important. Celebrate. Protect. Keep secure. Give safety. Keep secure. Secure means to protect. So now what I told in the lesson, it is when you tie the Rakhi to your brother's wrist, he will promise to protect you, to keep secure, to keep safety. Aarti, a plate with lamps. I told when Aarti you keep in your, when you show the light for the God, what you do? Aarti, you take Aarati with the lamp. That is, once again I will record it. Affection, liking or love. Tie. To hold two or more things together using string. Celebrate. To show that the day is important. protect, keep secure, give safe. Are the plate with the lamps. Hope you all understood this lesson. Go through the lesson. When we send the video, please look at the video, understand the concept, then you will know what is the story of Krishna and Draupadi, and what is the love between brothers and sisters. This all you will come to know, and you will understand the concept. Then you write the question and answer when we say to write. Okay, it should be neat. Okay, you hope you all understood the lesson. We'll meet you in the next class. Bye. Be safe at home.